What's up, everybody? It's me, MrMegaMaggot, your most favorite person in the world, and today, we are trying to install this virtual reality headset, and it is bullshit. So I'm gonna talk. There's probably gonna be multiple recordings. It's gonna be on me freaking the fuck out because none of this shit is working, and this is all that bullshit. Last time I tried to do this, I spent about a good week, I would say. Okay, maybe not a week, maybe like 2 days, but 2 whole days trying to figure the shit out. Does not work. So I thought, it'd be pretty funny to record it. I didn't at the time, so I'm gonna record it now. So we're gonna just go right into it. In about 40 seconds now. We're gonna be right back. I'm just gonna restart the computer because of this update. Hopefully it will help me. So we're gonna do that right now. Let's go, you fucking bastards. We just installed ourselves an update. Let's see if things work. Here's the rundown. The fucking VR shit I got. I heard all about it before I even opened the package. I was like, ooh, VR. I can't wait to plug in 50 million cords. That wasn't the problem. Let me tell you exactly what the fucking problem was, okay? The problem is that this shit doesn't come with any fucking instructions. So I have no idea what the fuck to do. So I went online, found a little VR thing, do some sort of like a setup thing. That thing didn't fucking work. Probably because my HDMI port is fucked. So I'm using the second one that I just found right now that apparently is on my computer, already installed and already ready to go. But it still needs the HDMI thing fixed, so hopefully the fucking update I just shoved out of my anus is gonna help with that. Which, by the way, it won't, because it never fucking does. Because no one ever gives a shit about this fucking garbage. But maybe it will. Maybe things will prevail in the end. Let's see. So far, it doesn't look like it's working. Looks like it's blowing ass. Definitely doing that. Doing it very properly, I would say. I'm gonna be periodically eating some chocolate. There's the Blizzard launcher. Fuck you, Blizzard. Sorry. I love you, Blizzard, but right now, not the time. Don't bring up your... Why does everything boot up on my computer right away whenever I restart it? But the Blizzard launcher? No, that's gonna take an extra minute. So when I'm all prepared, all ready to go, it's there. I don't like that. Okay, so the HDMI port is still fucked. Now remember, either the problem is that the HDMI port is fucked, or the entire headset came to me broken. And also, by the way, it works on my other computer, but the quality is garbage, and the little hand shit doesn't work. So yeah, it does work, obviously. HDMI port fucked. I just typed fucked into Google. Who gives a shit? So the thing is that one of the magical solutions was, oh, put your HDMI port with the 2 ports go to the opposite places, right? No, it doesn't work like that, because not only do 2 cords come out of this one fucking headset, so I have to plug 2 things into my computer, but the headset doesn't actually have an HDMI port, so I can't swap it. No swapsies. Run the troubleshooter. Sure, how do I do that? Windows I opens settings and update and security. Not seeing update and security. Let's type the exact thing that they have. And security. No results. It can suck my anus. Oh no, it's right there. I just had to scroll down. I clicked it. Hold up. You're slow as fuck. From the left hand menu, make sure to troubleshoot. I'll shoot them in the throat with my gun that I don't have. Now under find and fix other problems, hit hardware and devices. Not seeing it. Fuck you guys. You pieces of garbage. Fuck y'all. Suck my big old dick. Does not say hardware and devices. I'm hard and I'm aware of my surroundings and my devices. That's about it. Can't run the troubleshooter because it doesn't exist. Okay, good. Suck my ass. Okay, reset your television. I can't reset this shit. It doesn't work like that. It's not a TV. Graphics card driver. Okay, listen, motherfuckers. I have a graphics card. It has a driver, my penis. And look, the shit is there. It's updated to shit. Even though that doesn't even help me. I don't even know if it's compatible. Look, motherfuckers. I have it. It's not that. Everyone's like, drivers, graphics driver. No, motherfuckers, it's not that. Jesus, that's not it. Okay, look. Let's see. Okay, let's go to what is it called? Okay, let's go to, what the fuck do they want me to type in that shit? Okay, go Windows R. Okay, they want me to type this magic shit, which is already in the thing, which means I've done it before. Device manager. Okay. Okay, put this to the side. Okay, don't have all day, motherfucker. I don't have all day. Go to device adapters. Got it. NVIDIA, aka my anus. Right click on it and go. Why is it acting like it says to click enable? It is enabled, motherfucker. Do I disable it? Okay, let's disable it. Yeah, disable that shit. It's disabled. Okay, now enable that shit. Enable it. It is now enabled. Wow. Fucking revolutionary. Let's search automatically for updated drivers, even though that's not the fucking problem. The problem is the port's fucked. Wait. It says it's downloading some drivers. Was there really a new driver that whole time? You're kidding. You're kidding. Holy shit, if it works after this, I'm gonna kill someone. Because this is that bullshit, man. I've been doing the driver thing, the driver game, for like months. They're really gonna tell me it's the drivers after all that shit. After everything I've gone through. It's that bullshit, man. I'm about to slap a bitch. I'm about to go down to the head office, be like, which motherfucker decided to wait till the last possible fucking moment? My fucking old computer would run the fucking VR thing, even though it's completely outdated, with a even worse graphics port shit. Why did that one work and this one isn't? And how does that affect my fucking port? 100. Blocked fucking ad. You know what I hate about ad blocker? Let me tell you, I'm gonna rant a bit about other stuff while I'm waiting for this shit to download. Okay, you know what I hate about ad blocker? They're like, oh, ad blocker blocks ads. Oh, it's so great. Motherfucker, every time I go on a site, they're like, we need you to disable the ad blocker or we don't get revenue. And then it stops me from being able to do shit on that site. Motherfucker, what is the point of ad blocker we need to have a new ad blocker that, like, no one knows is there. Because every time I go on a site, they're like, oh, you have to turn it off. Is that bullshit? We need ad blocker 2.0. It bypasses that shit and knows the code of the site to, like, turn that shit off. My merch shop, I don't have ads on that. And by the way, in that merch shop, I went on the shop and tried to look for my stuff on the website itself, on like Teespring or something. Dude, those fucking items that I put on aren't there. Why aren't they there? I'm looking for them. They're like, oh, they're not posted. They're posted, motherfucker. They're posted on my account. So why are they not public? People aren't gonna be able to buy it if they don't know it's there. You know how many different like items for sale I'm probably missing because these motherfuckers don't want to publish it? It's stupid. Maybe there's like some sort of pending thing where they're like, oh, we need to make sure your thing isn't like a fucking just a straight up swastika or some bullshit like that. I get that, but they have to like tell me that or like look at my stuff. It's like, it's stripes. It's stripes on my shit. Okay, a striped shirt and pants. Like, how is that not okay to put on your site? Like, come on. NVIDIA blows ass. There's like AMD or something, and then there's NVIDIA. Why can't you just have Normalita? Or why can't Microsoft or Windows or whatever come out with their own fucking driver thing? This is gonna be a rant video. It's gonna be great. This is my podcast. You guys wanted to hear my podcast? Here you go. You want something that's not edited every 5 seconds? Here you go. I'll try my best to keep in large swaths of this whole thing. If you just want to straight up listen to me rant on for hours. Okay, I think it's almost done here. Okay, the current driver that I have is, let's see, what is it called? NVIDIA GeForce, that's GeForce 940MX. Now I have NVIDIA GeForce 940MX. Oh, so it's the same thing. You just reinstalled it like an idiot. Thank you for that. Is it gonna help me now? That's the question. It's the ultimate question. Okay, the answer I probably know, but let's plug in this old thingy majiggy. Plugging it in. Spin the bottle. Here it goes. Where it lands, nobody knows. Let's plug this bitch in. That probably wasn't the same, but I tried my best. It's plugged in. Oh shit, there's a light. It's actually working. Just kidding, motherfuckers. Nothing happened. That's what usually happens. It's called getting fucked. It's happened to me countless times already. So don't expect anything more than this from this video. Follow the steps. Okay, now we're installing the driver I had before the driver that I have now, which is literally the same one. So now I'm installing it for yet again a third time because fuck me in the ass. That's why. Okay, that's what's happening right now. That bullshit. Hey, remember that driver you just had a few seconds ago that was replaced by the same thing? We're gonna have to install that one again just to make sure everything's working. That's that bullshit, man. Now we're gonna try automatically updating the graphics driver from the manufacturer's site, because it's always the driver, because it's always that one. Okay, so let's go Windows R. Okay, we're gonna type in dx xddddd diag. Okay, that didn't work because I put a space. So now we're gonna try again. Okay, there was a problem. Would you like to bypass it? Yes. Okay, so let's see. It turns out that, okay, now we have two diax degs. Do you love more? Sorry, I had to speak an unknown language there for a second. This is that bullshit, and I can't keep talking about this bullshit. Okay, now we have our graphics card reader shit, or diagnostic tool. So now, after the search display, there will be two display tabs. Click the display tab to find your index card. I mean, graphics card. It's an index card. Is that like in a book or something? For your book, an index card? Man, I'm thinking my index finger. I don't even know which one that is, by the way. I'm an idiot. Why am I on the NVIDIA webpage? How did this happen? What kind of magic bullshit is this? Is my shit not NVIDIA? Wait. No, they had display 2. I only have one display. It says display 1 and display 2. I only have display 1. It's an Intel graphics card. Does that mean I'm not supposed to have NVIDIA? I'm supposed to have Intel? But right under it, on my computer, it says GeForce. I'm not understanding. It says GeForce on my computer. There's a sticker right here that says GeForce. That's that bullshit, man. See, this is the kind of bullshit I'm talking about. This is that bullshit. It's bullshit they don't explain. It's like, hey, here's how you do this thing. Just click this thing that doesn't exist on your computer, and then shove it in your ass. And it's like, I try to shove it in my ass, but it doesn't fit. You know? It's not their information is not a fit for my ass. Okay, it says, go to the NVIDIA driver download website and enter the product details, which we just find out. Past tense, not found out. Find out. Past tense. That's that no, that's current tense. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, so how do I type this shit in? Okay, so on their shit it says NVIDIA GeForce M60 or some bullshit, but my shit just says Intel. So do I have to download graphics driver? Let's try downloading an Intel one. Maybe NVIDIA doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about. It's insane. It's lost its goddamn mind. So we're gonna search for this shit. Okay, let's try. Let's try our best, guys. Okay, graphics for 10th through 1st generation Intel processor. I don't know what the fucking name of fuck any of that shit means, but I do know that I am a wizard. Just kidding. Not that kind of wizard. Every time I say wizard, I mean magical one, not the racist one. Don't think like that. Jeez Louise. Okay, I found it. Good. Is this the one we need? Is this the one that will be the one ring to rule them all? Hopefully. Keep it. I don't care if it gives me a virus. I just want to do some VR games. I'm not here for the long haul. What do you guys think? What are you guys looking forward to game-wise? All the games nowadays suck ass. So, they're pretty trash. Unless there's like miscellaneous random horror games or whatever you want me to play. Other than that, most games nowadays, oh, Fortnite, oh, this, that. It's all garbage. You want to know a game I'm anticipating that I've been like playing bits of, like early access shit? Subnautica 2. Holy shit, is that game good? 5 stars immediately. The game's not even out yet. Like the game isn't finished yet, and it's already 5-star on my list. Like that shit. Oof. Subnautica, the first one, I would say 4 stars. There's a lot of things they messed up on that one, but holy shit. that second one is just gold. I found another game. I saw someone play that was like, oh, I played this. It was like a horror game, and it was like based off of like The Mist, that like from fucking I was about to say Steven Universe. No, from Stephen King, man. Steven, I've got a horror movie, Steven. The driver being installed is not validated for this computer. Please obtain the appropriate driver for the from the computer manufacturer. Setup will exit. Would you like more information? Yes. Suck my ass. Of course not. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, for them, you know what things they have on DirectX diagnostic tool? They have system. They have 5 things: system, display 1, display 2, sound, and input. You know what I have? Let's count how many things I have. I have system, display, render, sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, sound 4, sound 5, and input. I have 9 things to their 5. What the hell are they doing over there? Are they idiots? Where's their brain? I think they lost it. Wait, the NVIDIA thing is under render. It's not under display 2. Oh my fucking... Oh my god, my brain, oh my god. Dude, let me tell you something. Under their display 2 is the NVIDIA stuff. Under my render is the NVIDIA stuff. I'm about to lose my fucking mind on this miscellaneous bullshit. Okay, it turns out that my NVIDIA card is like 10 times better than theirs. So I don't know why I'm having a problem, or why they're saying, oh, you have a problem. Make sure yours is as good as ours. Mine's better. Mine's like, fuck, you know? Like shit on my ass kind of deal. You know what I mean? I have some premium shit here. I have like the best, better than the rest. Okay? It has nothing to do with my NVIDIA card. I installed it twice. I installed the thing I already had twice, and now they're saying to do it again. They can suck my ass. Method 5, configure the display. Let me tell you about this fucking display. You press Windows P, and the fucking thing says, oh, do you want it on the PC screen, the screen, and the HDMI thing? Do you want it on both, but like it does half on one, half on the other, or do you only want it on the VR thing? Okay, let me tell you something. I plugged the shit in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't do either shit. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't even do it because it doesn't connect. So that's not the problem. I hope these steps are above were helpful. They weren't. Fuck you. Fuck that guy. That guy's useless to me. I have a Samsung which is only 18 months old. I don't care about your baby computer. Okay? Murder it. Reset your TV. It's a computer, bitch. It's a fucking VR set. It's like $300 garbage. That's all it is. That's bullshit. Reset. Okay, reset. Run Windows 10 troubleshooter. Not that it exists. Because they got rid of it. They said, fuck it. There were too many problems. They don't want to keep hearing about people's problems. So fuck it. Okay, let's go to security. Which isn't here because my anus. Whenever there's a question, I would say 99% of the time, the answer is my anus. Okay, it says the hardware and sound shit that doesn't exist. So we're not gonna ignore that one. Update your graphics card. I did that. Like twice today. If not 3 times. Scan your PC. Okay. Launch driver talent. How do I do that? Like talons? Like talent in my fucking bunghole? Why does it do? What does this do with my ass? Okay, we're gonna download driver talent. Download the trial. No thanks. I just want the trial. Keep it. It's a virus, but it's a good one. Driver talent. Sponsored by Driver Talent, the fucking program that kills your computer. Accept and install. Exactly. Thank you. Successful. Perfect. Glorious. Like a fucking stream abyss. Do this shit. What did I just download? Driver Talent? Okay, Driver Talent. Okay, we're ready. Yes. They're like, would you like to get a free iPhone? I'm like, yes, fuck it, just do it. I don't give a shit. Scan, okay, let's scan the PC. Let's see. Oh, yes, NVIDIA. Okay, I'm glad you're capturing that shit, so you know I have it. Don't tell me I need to get it again. I'll kill you. 3 outdated drivers. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so it says, okay, update. Will automatically install and do it. Okay, let's install them all. Okay, I have to pay for it. Okay, I'll pay $20,000 for something that it's not gonna help me. Let's do that. No, of course not. This is bullshit. Yes, use this program that doesn't work. Of course, look who it's sponsored by. The driver people. They fucked this thing up, man. They faked it. This whole thing is an ad. Oh my god. Uninstall that garbage right now. It was installed today. Get rid of it. Uninstall it. Get rid of it. Yes. Kill it. They touched my heart by ripping it out of my chest. They stepped on it afterwards, too. Screw you and your 30-day free trial that isn't real. Yes. It looks like a little recycle bin, the uninstall shit for them. Good. Throw it right into the garbage. Don't even recycle it. Just put it right to the landfill, motherfucker. Just throw it right in the ocean. The Windows Club. Oh, okay. Ad blocker detected. Please support us by whitelisting our site in your ad blocking software. I don't give a shit about your stupid ads, okay? Why are you making money off of my misery? And if you are gonna make money off my misery, why is it not gonna be fixing my misery? Why is it only there to poke me with a stick and say, haha, pay us now by looking at our stupid ads? For Providence, which is, by the way, Canada. That's not even America. That's not even an American fucking ad. HDMI part, look at it physically. Yes, I can grasp it like my dick. My limp dick. It's limp now, but just you wait. System restore. That never works. Restore from what? Check the hardware fit. You just told me to do that. Oh my god, these motherfuckers. Check the playback. Video playback. How do I do that shit? Tell me, I'll do it. Okay, navigate your path, update and security. Got it. I swear to God, if they say the same thing that the other guys did, I'm gonna lose it, because none of that shit works. If they say hardware and whatever, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm on troubleshoot. It says select the option called video playback. What the fuck are they talking about? Fuck, I see it. Okay, finally. I swear that shit wasn't there before. Video playback. What is video playback? Problem playing movies, TV shows, or videos. I'm not having a problem with that. I literally just fucking did a video thing on this. I just edited some shit. We're done with this. There's no issue. Okay, it says follow the on-screen instructions, see if it fixed your shit. Got it. Couldn't find the problem. Yeah, exactly, because it doesn't know what you're talking about. That's like getting like a hamburger like fucked up at McDonald's and then going down to the McDonald's corporate office, handing them the burger and saying, hey, fix this, please. They're gonna look at you like, I don't know how to fix this shit. Does it look like I fucking just like work right inside the actual McDonald's? No, of course not. They're not gonna know what you're talking about. They're gonna look at you like you're an idiot, and so do I. Update rollback and disable driver. Okay, so you want me to disable the graphics card in order to have the graphics card work? No, fuck that. That's bullshit. You're blowing my mind. That's magic shit I don't trust. That's some wizard shit. Reset my monitor? What? Oh, my television. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I can't reset my fucking... You know, I'm curious about that. Hold up. Can you even reset your VR headset? Not that it needs to be reset. I barely used it. Oculus Go. Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. Let me tell you all the different Oculuses there are. There's Oculus Quest, Oculus Rift S, Oculus Rift, Oculus, and Oculus Go. That's 4. Quest, Rift S, Rift, and Go. Do you know what the hardest one to deal with is? Rift. Because which is the one I have, by the way. Because every time you type in Rift, it always says, oh, you mean Rift S? I'm like, no, bitch. There's like 4 different Oculuses. Guys at Oculus, make one and then be like, okay, our company makes one, we do it really well, and if there's ever a problem, we know how to fix it. Instead, you make like 4 different ones, and then one of the ones you don't even know how to fix. Perform a factory reset using your phone? What? What are you... What? Oh, that's Oculus Go. That's probably some, like, magic bullshit. Okay, let's try this. What was I looking up? How to reset Oculus Go. And I just typed in Rift. Rift? What does that even mean? Like a rift in space and time? Like I'm going through fucking portals and shit? Apparently not. Apparently Rift is a rift in my life. Where I'm just sitting here, just throwing time into the void. How do I reset the viewer sensor tracking on my VR headset? Let's do it. Reset, okay. go to the universal menu, which you can't open because the shit doesn't fucking read. So how would I be doing that again? Okay, look, listen. That's me clicking shit. You know what that's doing? Nothing, because the thing isn't on. Why is it not on? Because the shit won't connect. No, it is. I refuse to believe any of this cult bullshit. All it is my fucking port is fucked up, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if it's a physical problem, like the port is actually fucked, like I hit it with a hammer or some shit, or if it's dumb, it's stupid, it doesn't know what the fuck it's doing. My brain is gone right now. My brain is fucking gone. I swear to shit. The worst part is, not only do I not get to play these games, I have to waste my entire day on this. Unplug HDMI, yeah, and plug it back in, yeah. Have you tried plugging it in and out again? Like, in and out burger. Check if the cable is in working condition. Yes, newly bought. So if it better work. Check if your settings are applied as intended in the project my screen option. Windows P. Did this help? Yeah, that fucking helped. That helped my soul. Who's this guy? Who is this motherfucker right here? I was hoping Anthony, or I don't know who Anthony is. That's not the homie. I don't know that motherfucker. Replace the HDMI cables. No shit. How am I supposed to do this? This is like a $400 fucking VR set. How do I get it reset? And by the way, it has nothing to do with the set because clearly it works. Let me tell you why I'm so mad. Because the only thing I can do is get a new computer. Do you know how many computers I've gone through? Like a fucking ton. I've gone through too many. Way too many. Too many for one lifetime. Too many. But no, of course it has a specific computer just for that shit. Wait! There was just an add-on! Not an add-on from World of Warcraft. No, there was an ad right there in the corner of the fucking screen I just had to turn off. Why is ad blocker not doing its shit? So it either doesn't have the ad but tells me to fuck off, or it has the ad anyway. Fuck you, ad blocker. You don't know what you're doing. They're like, we blocked 100 ads today. Bullshit. I don't believe that. I don't believe it for a second. I think you blocked maybe one. Turn off the external TV. It's a fucking... How do you... By the way, this VR set has no off button. There's no off-on button. This shit is made of trash, I think. I think they just fished the shit out of the ocean. I don't know. Oh my god. This site literally tells me, hey, this is how you turn it on. Plug it in. No shit, bitch. Displays no signal image. Yes, exactly. Check that the TV is on. I just said computer. Oh, here it is. My bad. I was reading the wrong thing. Why can't I highlight this? It's pissing me off. I'm about to fucking murder somebody with my fucking forehead. Which one is plugged in? That one, bitch. It's not plugged in yet. Press the start button. And there's a gingerbread house. Like, that's gonna help me. That's gonna calm me down. It's another fucking ad. Also, if you didn't know, the fucking Oculus headset has a thing on it so that if your head isn't right against the eye thing, the fucking thing turns off. I think. Maybe. I'm assuming. Because at one point it did that when it was working and on my other computer. Check that the laptop is set to output resolution of that shit. If there's still no image, then the HDMI cable may be faulty, which is great because this is new software. No signal continues, try plugging it into a different port. So, none of this shit works. There's three things I can do. One, fix this port, which I don't know how to do. I've done it for what, the last fucking hour? Okay, either fix the port, which is impossible, get a new computer, which is expensive, or get this thing, like, fixed. Like, get a new one, which probably isn't gonna work. I'm willing to bet I'm gonna take this fucking virtual reality set back to the motherfuckers. They're gonna plug it in, show that it 100% works, and laugh in my face. And even if it doesn't, there's no guarantee that they're gonna go over to my computer and put it in that. Not that there's an actual person you can go to. It's not like they're just living at Best Buy. Oculus. More like Rip-Officus. It's that bullshit, man. I'm fucking pissed at this shit. Ugh. I don't think I can do it. I've been looking online, and I've searched like a million different ways of how to reset the HDMI port. I had, a while ago, I had a site or something that seemed helpful, but I don't know where that is now. It's like lost to time. Kill OVR server x64. So they want me to kill my ovaries, so I need to go and fucking just rip them out. Use the task manager to kill it. Okay, let's do that. How do I do that? Here's how. Start the task manager. Go into the processes tab. Okay. Okay, we turned it off. It's gone now. It's officially gone to the hell realm. Okay, it says reboot your Oculus. Okay, you can't actually guys, I have something to tell you. It's a little confession, if you will. You can't actually turn on the Oculus Rift. There's no on button on the shit. So if you tell me to reboot it by turning it off and on again, you can't actually do that. There's no actual button on this shit. Yeah, it's either plugged in or it isn't. It's like having an external mic. Okay, you might be able to mute it on this shit, but other than that, you can't do anything with the fucking HDMI fucking Rift bullshit. Okay, doesn't work like that. I know it seems fun to be like, oh, turn off, press the on button. No, it doesn't work. That's not real. That's fake. Okay, it's not reading my HDMI shit, even though it's plugged the fuck in. Yeah. Oh, yep, it's running into a problem. Good. You know what else is running into a problem? My soul. Now, ooh, Zero Caliber VR. The perfect game for a system that doesn't work and sucks ass. Okay, update firmware. It doesn't allow me to do that. That's fake too. Okay, I can download now and do an automatic driver update utility, which is not going to help me anyway. One of which is Driver Talent, sponsored by Driver Talent, that fucks your shit up. And update your graphics card, which isn't real. If it isn't detected your graphics card, do these troubleshooting tips. If it doesn't help, then blow ass. Okay, control panel. Going to control panel. Let's go to control panel. Let's go to program and features. Okay, there's no program and features, so I'm just gonna go programs. Okay, there's program and features in programs. Like, that makes sense. If you don't see any drivers, you can download them here. Oh, great. They are installed though. I'm not dumb. Open the control panel. Go to, okay, so that was fake. We didn't actually need that. Device manager. Device manager, display adapters, NVIDIA. Make sure your graphics card is connected to your computer. It is. Clearly, I'm not an idiot. Make sure your graphics card is up to date. I literally just did that. Guys, how many times have I said graphics card from what they've put? Everyone's saying graphics card, graphics card, graphics card. If I smash that port with an actual hammer to the point where it doesn't even look like it's technology, it looks just like a mush of just cords, they would still say the problem is a graphics card problem. They are dumb. They have no brain. They don't know what an actual problem is. They think graphics card is gonna solve everything. No. That's not gonna work. That's fake shit. Note, if you're not sure how to check your computer hardware, we recommend talking to a technician. Feel free to call him. Or at least give me a number so I can call him. Instead of just saying, hey, you know, you might want to get someone looking at that. Yeah, no shit. Oculus Rift, guys, you need to go fuck off, because this shit is just bullshit. None of this shit works. None of your shit works. Dude, I have a $5 fucking VR thing in my closet I got from Staples that works more than this $300 paperweight. Yeah, play the next level of gaming. The gaming that doesn't actually exist and makes you waste all your money. Yes, okay, supported by Oculus, of course. Step into the future of the PC VR library. Oh yeah, the future of game, which has games that don't actually exist, that aren't real, because you can't actually play them. Oh, Oculus Go becomes unresponsive after sleep. That's right, if you sleep, your soul will die. Let me tell you guys something. When I first saw virtual reality, like the headset or whatever, all I wanted was to have a game that I could play that'd be fun. The complex part of VR, what it should be, is the recording part, where I have to record, you know, the gameplay. Maybe it won't show up because there's problems with it. I get that. Okay? What shouldn't be hard is the fucking setup of this shit. This is like $300 to $400. This should be the easiest thing you've ever set up. And if not, it should be very simple what you have to do. This shit, let me tell you guys something. I put this on my other computer that actually read it through the HDMI port. And not only did the shit not work at first, and the little arm pieces, the little like remotes never work. because the stupid sensors suck dick. But the system is like so high tech that any computer I have already is gonna be outdated for this kind of technology. The only computer that would work with this thing is the one I'm using right now, my main one, that has a port that sucks. And I don't know how to reset it. I've searched Google like fucking forever, dude. It's not showing up. I don't know how to fix this. I contacted the VR people, by the way. They have not responded to my my problem that I sent them through email. They haven't said anything back. Oculus is the worst. It's the worst. They make you pay extraneous amounts of money for something that doesn't even work. I feel like I got ripped off. I feel like I want to sue them for hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, I feel ripped off. Not that anyone cares. Not that any of this shit matters. None of this shit matters. They're gonna be like, if it didn't work, why do you have it for a month? Because I don't want to look at it. It's just this giant fucking clump of trash on my desk. I'll tell you one thing, man. VR territory, those motherfuckers are scam artist pieces of trash, but let me tell you something. They know how to work this tech. This unusable tech. I don't know how. Maybe they didn't use Oculus. Maybe they used something else. I'm curious. What does VR territory use? Dude, you know what I hate? When I go on Google, click on a link immediately, and then that little pop-up thing underneath the link extends and fucks my click up. That is the worst. By the way, this VR territory shit is only shit that my parents would find. Like this bootleg back alley kind of shit that isn't like, you know, that shit like I've never heard of ever. Okay, this one says Vive VR headsets. What's Vive? Is that another type? Is that a better type? This one looks a lot better. I want to see if Monstrum is able to be used on that kind of platform, or if it has a specific thing. No, all it says is Oculus Rift. So the Forest would be able to be played, but Monstrum wouldn't. I'm willing to bet the last one that I was going to look at, Emily Wants to Play, is probably on Vive 2. But it's just the principle. Yeah, of course, that's on Vive 2. God damn it, Monstrum creators. Why do you do this to me? Why does it have to be Oculus for you? I can play The Forest and Emily Wants to Play on Vive. But no, it has to be Oculus. Why? Let's see Vanishing Realms. What about that one? Let me guess, that's a Vive one too. Yep. And Oculus. Isn't it Subnautica VR? Yeah, with Vive. I have GeForce 940. It says it requires at least 970. How the fuck? How do I get 970? The only way to get this fixed is to get a better computer. I have to literally pay for another computer. Another one. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't want to spoil it. If I published this earlier, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But if this is spoiling it for you, and I did put this early before I figured out this whole VR thing and got one working, I apologize. Obviously, I didn't mean to spoil this. I mean, I am spoiling it. I do know I'm spoiling it, but I apologize, obviously. I was just putting this out there because I think it'd be funny, honestly. Kinda. A little stressful, but funny to listen to me freak out about all this bullshit. Clearly, I figured out now that there's no way to reset the port or whatever. I thought maybe I knew there was a problem with the port. I figured that out the first day after like hours of research. But I thought maybe if it was a technical problem, like maybe it just wasn't reading it because it was off, like it was switched off, or because there was some sort of like firewall in the way that maybe I could just turn it off. Seems like that's not the issue. It's definitely a physical issue. Like the port is just messed up to shit. Moving the cord around obviously doesn't help. Nor would I really want to that much, because if I did, it might actually wreck the cord itself. Thanks for joining me, I guess. Why can't Oculus have like a fucking USB port do all that? They already want you to have like 4 USB ports for this shit, for all the sensors and shit. Why can't they just have an adapter? Why can't they just have an adapter for the fucking USB shit? I'm curious, is there an adapter? That's the miracle of human engineering right there. They say, hey, if there's a problem, fuck it, we'll magic the shit. That is real magic. This item I just found. HDMI port to a USB. I'm gonna tell I'm gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna get this. And if this works, then adapters are like the shit. Let me tell you something, guys. Oculus Rift, right away they try to fuck you up. They try to fuck you in the ass. Right away they're like, okay, you need 4 USB ports. My computer has 3. And by the way, some computers don't have any. Like, isn't that crazy? I have 3 of them. And they're like, oh, 1 more. So of course I got an adapter that allowed me to get like an extra 4 to plug into one of them. Adapters are insane. Like, that's who came up with this? I'm gonna get back to you guys on this. If this works, problem solved. Holy shit, we're gonna do some gameplays if that shit works. Thank you for joining me. If you liked, like and subscribe. I don't know why you'd like the video, because like it's pretty much just me talking. But if you do appreciate it, then I appreciate you for appreciating it. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.
One eternity later.
Now, I have here the adapter. It's now the 21st. I don't know when I recorded the first thing, but it's probably around the 15th. So, I gotta install the software so I can read the shit, and then I'm gonna have the external HDMI port, and we're gonna get this shit done. If the shit doesn't work, fuck you all. If you're wondering, I am recording this on a separate computer because every single one of my HDMI, all my different like USB ports are now going to be taken up, because you know, I had one external USB thing that made 4 out of 1 that is already filled up. So fuck it. Right now we're gonna learn how to fucking do this by reading the instruction manual. It says to unplug everything else. I guess I could unplug most things. So let us begin by installing the drivers. Because if you know one thing about me, it's that I love installing drivers into my ass. Shove it in my ass. Here we go. Just really ram it in there, you know, just make sure you really thorough, you know, really work your magic in there. There we go. Okay, it's nice and in there. Now it's gonna do some vibrating motions before it finishes. I'm feeling a little upbeat, because I'm hoping that this thing is just going to be like a miracle. Like, it's just going to instantly work. Which it's not. But, you know, there's always hope. Okay, you're currently running an unsupported version of Windows 10. Your display link product may stop working at any time unless you use public and non-experimental version of Windows 10. More information. Why don't you suck my Windows 10 dick? I'm going to install it anyway because I don't give a fuck. Acting like I only have an experimental version. I have the version, bitch. Main numero uno. I've also got a bunch of bread here that I'm going to be eating periodically. Don't know if you're going to be hearing that. Maybe you will if I start screaming while I'm eating bread as it flies all over my desk. I'm eating a donut right now. If you guys want to hear about how great this donut is, it's alright. Would be better with actual chocolate, which I don't think my dad actually knows what chocolate is. Although I do appreciate the donut, so thank you. Alright. That's not the bread, that's the donut. I'll tell you when it's the bread. So right now I gotta install this shit, which is taking fucking forever. Windows OS. What does that mean? What the fuck is OS? Windows OS. Oh, operating system. So pretty much it means if you have Windows. Totally could have just said Windows, but you had to add the OS to fuck my mind up. Also, if I do get this HDMI shit working, and it does work properly, there's no telling that these fucking sensors are gonna start to work. I don't trust it. None of this. This shit is taking forever. I'm about to fucking lose my shit. Oh, it says to plug it in. I'm like sitting here like waiting for shit to happen. Okay, it says you must restart your system. You can reboot now or reboot later. Let's reboot now. I'll just close my tabs here. I need water. I've been drinking water. Dude, I went to the doctor, and that doctor, hold on. That doctor was like, so how much water do you drink a day? Like 2 bottles a day, right? Or 2 water bottles a day, right? I'm like, I haven't drank water in like 6 years. She's like, what? What are you talking about? Are you psychotic? I'm like, yes. Soda tastes good. Water tastes like fucking dirt. Especially if it's in the fridge. So I've been drinking water as well. Especially because I went to the dentist too. And they were like, dude, your teeth are getting fucked up with the amount of soda you're drinking. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I mean, it hurt like shit. But fuck, man. Like, I gotta drink soda. It's delicious. I want to drink this crap ass water. Who the hell was like, oh yeah, water is great? You realize water is like the #1 thing to gain weight? I've gained so much weight from just drinking this water. Like, not like more muscular weight than anything, but I mean, still, I used to be like bone. Now I got this meat on me. Like I'm a pork roast. Can't just sit here. Now I actually have to go out and like exercise and shit. Fuck that. It's like I'm like in the ocean drowning pretty much like every day. Luckily I have this mentality thing where like if I'm busy with something, like and I'm drinking something, I don't even taste it. Like I don't even care. So I'm just like I could drink like poison and not even notice if I'm like really busy with something. Like artwork or editing or something. Or gaming. I'm like, oh man, this was a great time on the computer, and then I look over and there's like 5 empty water bottles on my desk. I'm like, what the fuck did I just drink? This is like a podcast. This is like a goddamn podcast. I'm just bored, waiting for this stupid thing to reboot. I guess I could do a podcast with Jack, but a lot of the things I'd say would probably be inappropriate and he wouldn't understand. Yeah, if I did a podcast, like it'd be fucking whack. I need like someone who's just like totally like normal and like just say fucked up shit and they'll be like, what are you talking about? I'd be like, yup, that's me. What's your opinion on taxes? I'm like, fuck taxes. Tax those motherfuckers getting the taxes. Actually make them spend it on shit, not just themselves. You can't say that. It's like, fuck them. They run the network. Fuck them. Politics and sports are just like the 2 worst topics ever. One is, hey, who do you want to vote for, idiot or dum-dum? And then you have fucking sports, which are just like boring, ooh, let's toss this ball around and cheer for our team, even though it's not our team, it's just people. Display driver failed to start using Microsoft Basic Display Driver instead. Okay, check Windows driver for newest display driver. Got it. AKA, you're fucked. Says connect the adapter and the cable, alright. Select the HDMI input from the connect display menu. Don't know what that shit means. I'm just gonna read this off because I'm not getting this. It looks like fucking madness. Okay, it says connecting to a display with HDMI. Step 1, connect the adapter to the computer. Alright, that's done. Connect an HDMI cable to the display and the adapter. Alright, well I mean that's the same thing. Configure the video from the computer. Don't know what that means. Select the video input from the display. Okay, what's a display? Is the display my computer or is the display my VR set? And how do I select the video input from it? Configure the audio from the computer. I don't need to worry about audio right now. Select the audio input from the display. Okay, so this is just a bunch of bullshit. Verify that it's connected properly. I feel like it is reading it, but it's lying to me. Because every time I turn it off and on again, the thing blinks. I don't know if that's like a coincidence or what. The HDMI input from the menu connected display menu. What? Select the HDMI input from the connected display menu. Is it because it's not in the USB port? Is it because I attached it to the smaller USB port? Like, I can't help that. There's no way for me to do it without plugging it into that, because I don't have enough USBs. Am I plugging this shit in or what? This shit should work. Everything is plugged in. There's no reason why this shit should not be working. Now remember, this port thing I'm plugging in, the HDMI thing that's not working, I paid $50 for this. Remember that. $50. And if I plug it in there, if I plug it in right here, then I won't be able to plug in the goddamn sensors. You need fucking a million goddamn fucking things. And if the USB adapter shit that has multiple things on it isn't working, we're fucked. Because it means we're not gonna do VR ever. I hate that every single cord has a fucking blue dot on it, so you're like, oh, only the sensors have blue dots. No, everything has a fucking blue dot, for no reason. I don't understand any of this. Can't just detect another display. There is one. It's called a fucking HDMI shit. I just fucking used a $50 adapter for you to read it, and now you don't want to read it. This is why I want to record it, because this is the kind of bullshit I gotta put up with. This is craziness. How did I pay $50 and the thing isn't fixed still? There's no way. There's no way to do this. Who the fuck uses the fucking Oculus and actually is it working? Who? Either this fucking adapter isn't working or the entire system is broken. Next they're gonna tell me, oh, the fucking extension thing doesn't work. They would. It's a fucking piece of shit. By the way, when I say them, I mean the universe. Just fucking me in the ass. I'm used to it fucking me in the ass, but now it's really fucking crossed the line. None of this should be happening, by the way. None of it. This is the most aggravating thing ever. So now the HDMI thing isn't working. So it means that my thing installed faultily, which I kind of knew. I think this USB thing is the only one thing that actually fucking worked. Because you didn't need to install a disc. You didn't even need to install a driver to fucking use it. I don't even know where to start. I guess reinstall the shit, uninstall it, reinstall it. What is this fucking stupid ass square on my screen right now? What is that? Tell me what it is so I can kill it. What is it? Stream boot slapper? Good. See, I need this kind of thing to relieve stress, not to give me more. Why can't they just work? Well, why do they have to be a million fucking problems? Where's the fucking stupid piece of shit adapter that only bends one way? Which is the worst possible way, because it goes toward the one USB that's singular, not my double one, which I actually need in order to use the fucking system. I just know that because that fucking camera's on the floor now, the little, like, external camera, I'm gonna step on it eventually. There's no way I'm not gonna step on it. It's too tiny. First connect. It's connected, you idiot. It's connected. See, that's another problem. If right now it's connected, right? It's plugged in, the fucking thing, and it says it's not. And the reason it's saying it's not is because it's not plugged into anything. But because it was plugged into my VR set, that means it read it. There's no way it didn't read it. It had to have read it. It had to know it was there. Now, there's a new problem. There's always got to be a new problem. A new one. Lovely. Now the fucking thing won't even read the thing like it did last time. Bend this cord so it never fucking works again. Bend it. Now is it working? Now it's working. Okay, so I plugged it in backwards. So now that it's plugged in really fucking weird, so there's no way I can ever plug in a sensor unless I unplug this main thing of mine that makes my computer work. Now we're gonna have to reboot. Good. Good. Perfect. Reboot and watch the shit not work. Honestly, I think I'm never gonna do VR. Never. I almost want to go like up to Dashi and ask him if he actually set it up himself. There's no way. There's no fucking way. I'm just gonna keep in the highlights of this shit because this is just so fucking stressful. Like, you have no idea. Like, I'm literally just doing it. I'm drawing at straws. You know what I think it is? The entire right side of my computer, which is the side with the HDMI port, I think it just had a stroke. Because the USB shit barely works on that side, and just everything on that side is just fucked. As you can see, my computer is not turning on. I'm not sure why that is. I'm too mad to have bread right now. I'm way too mad. I have no idea if my computer's gonna turn back on. Probably not. Probably not. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to. I just know that if I like leave this for an hour and come back, it's still gonna be a black screen. I just turned it off and turned it back on again. I don't care. I've had enough of this shit. I'm not just gonna sit here and be the computer's bitch all day. You know what'd be funny? If the computer never turned on again. I don't know what to say, man. Like, I haven't said anything for like the last like 2 minutes. Like, what am I supposed to say, you know? Because this didn't work, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? By the way, in case you guys don't realize because you can't see it, all the device stuff that goes to my Oculus Rift is now unplugged, and my computer's just not turning on. It's completely fucked. Hallelujah. Looks like it's gonna work after all. Thank fuck. Thought that was the end. The reason I wanted to record this isn't because I wanted to just be like, haha, look, I'm mad. It's because I thought this was gonna be the end. I thought this was gonna be like, oh, okay, perfect. Now you get to do some VR. Instead, it just installed something that I didn't have before. So maybe that was the thing I needed. I almost want to give up. Not entirely, but just for today. Like, I feel like this has been so stressful that even if it is a plus, which it's not, it never is, I want to do it tomorrow. Like, I don't even care if I get it right now. I just want to I want to not deal with it right now. Like, so for right now, I'm done. Tomorrow we'll try again. But for today, I've had enough. I'm gonna put this down here. Put this VR stuff right down here on the floor, because that's where it belongs. Thank you for joining me We'll be back. Goodbye.
Hello everyone, I am Dan Stapleton and this is the Oculus Rift. VR is here and I'm going to show you how to set it up.
Welcome back, guys. This is season 3. Okay, here's the rundown. I got the shit plugged in, the adapter from yesterday, okay? Now, I'm not gonna give spoilers on the shit if my art thing, if it works. It's gonna be like, I don't know if it works. So, if it does work, I'm not gonna tell you guys. I don't know if it is gonna work. So this thing is the adapter that we got yesterday that I plugged in and didn't work because the software was all messed up. I uninstalled it, reinstalled it, did all sorts of shit. Now my Fortnite isn't working because it's missing something. Okay, I got my drink here, RC Cola of course. So I'm gonna need to unplug this fucking thing that I never unplug because I need to use that thing for the VR. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, while it's asleep, switch it and hopefully the computer doesn't realize that I unplugged it at all. Now it will, but hopefully it doesn't mess up my stuff. Because sometimes if I unplug it and plug it back in when it's off, then it won't realize it and none of my things will get messed up. Okay, it looks like for the most part, the computer didn't realize that the passport was unplugged. As long as it's just plugged in when it's turned on, everything should be good. Yeah, it looks like everything's working. That's really good to know. I didn't even have to restart the computer. I just put it on sleep. So we're already starting on a positive. Now, yes, that could mean that because I have a positive now, it can only go downhill. But it could mean that it's a good sign. Now, you already know that this thing is all about rage. So, most likely, from reading the image thing that you see in front of you, you know that it's not going to last that long. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Remember, I can't tell the future. I'm not a fucking wizard. I'm just MrMegaMaggot, okay? By the way, quick shout out to my merch shop. We got more stuff. I just added stuff today. I added 3 new designs all around Lily, the aspect of love, from my art blog. There's 3 variations. One if you really like the art blog, one if you really like my gaming channel, and one if you really like just voiceover stuff in general. See, I'm happy now, but it's just gonna go. I know it's gonna go downhill. There's no way. It always goes downhill. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use the extension cord. I really don't want to wreck the cord. This thing is. What was that fucking noise? I just heard it like a fucking snake. You hear that? Okay, let's see if this son bitch is gonna work. It's definitely working. Not the thing. Like, it's definitely charging, but I don't see it actually connecting. Let's do this. Let's open up the Oculus program that I found online. Not in the tutorial thing because they don't have one. Okay, it says driver update required. That's never said that before. Oculus has detected an update that is required to set up your Rift. When you click OK, you'll be prompted to update your Oculus drivers, and then you can continue with setup. Okay, so at this point, the driver thing I have was scaled back so it could use this adapter. So, if the thing says that it's required to use the Oculus, and it stops me from being able to use the adapter, then the thing is purposefully trying to fuck me up. Also, if you guys want to know what editing software I use Vegas Pro. Graphics card not compatible. What? No way. How is that possible? That's so weird. Okay. What was my thing? Didn't I say my thing was like 940 or 950 or something? This thing says the minimum has to be 960. Like, just short. How am I not? But you know what's really weird? Why is it mentioning my graphics card now? Before it didn't do that. Is it because it's finally reading the thing? But it's not showing up on the actual Oculus. I will definitely have to take that back, because there's no way I'm gonna pay $50 for something that's not gonna work. That's not happening. Google Chrome. It says recently installed Google Chrome. What? It said it installed it today. What? Maybe got an update. I thought that maybe if it messed up my Fortnite, then it would mean it's because it's trying to fix my VR and replace, like, priority. But no, like, the thing's just fucked. I don't understand. I tried to put some other stickers on the site of my merch shop, but for some reason, the little outline thing that, like, outlines the sticker just is so weird that it didn't work with other ones. I had to make it circular. You know what I could do? I could do a video where I make fun of the Oculus Rift while having it on my face. Like, I can pretend I'm playing games that I would have played if the thing would have worked properly. I could do a skit like that if you really want me to. Can't believe it's taking so long. Oh, fuck me, my fucking anus just a spike of pain between my butthole and my dick. Note to self, don't rock in your goddamn chair. What am I, a fucking 80-year-old man? The fuck? You guys want to have a chat? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. I have my phone on me here. I got some more questions here. Oh, it's the same person as last time, the crazy person. No offense to you, Anna Winslow? Is that Winslow? Wintour. Anna Wintour. Oh shit. Sorry, just close your thing, Wintour. My bad. Personal interview questions for a celebrity, aka myself. I'll answer them while my computer reboots from certain death. Who is your celebrity crush? Probably myself. Because, I don't know, I can't think of anyone popular that I would like because I'm a nonconformist. So anyone that's popular is probably someone I'm not going to like. Are you single? Yes. I already joked that in the last Fortnite video. How would someone get your special attention? Talk to me. What has been your best, worst date? I've only been on, well, you know what? I won't get descriptive. I'll just say this. The best date would probably be the movies, I guess. And the worst date would probably be, where someone goes to a party with you and they ignore you all night. That's the worst. I'm not saying in general. I'm saying that stuff's happened to me. So let's just. Would you date a fan? No, probably not. I would say there's a disconnect from, you know, liking you as a person and liking you as a famous person or someone that where you see them in a different light than they probably see themselves, which is the whole point of being popular, I guess. Not that I would know, because I'm not really. What would you change your name to? I'm not gonna answer that one. MrMegaMaggot, that one. What's your biggest pet peeve? Several. Don't say several to me. You'll die. What's your annoying habit? Oh, I know my annoying habit. On one hand, this is my annoying habit. On the other hand, you know, you could also have this. You know, A, this is an annoying habit. B, this is an annoying habit. And C, that's another annoying habit. You know what I mean? Do you get used to being a celebrity? Yes. I'm used to it. I'm a celebrity. I'm a fucking celeb. I think the thing you don't get used to as a celebrity, or at least as a celebrity in your own mind, is when you actually get to talk to fans, or to talk to, not fans, but you know what I mean, like people in general, that where you're like, I'm MrMegaMaggot, you know, you actually talk about you as a YouTuber or as MrMegaMaggot. Who was your inspiration? MrMegaMaggot. No. Well, you know, the funny thing is that the whole MrMegaMaggot thing came from the whole, like, maggot situation that happened after my dream thing that I was in the art blog, actually, where I punched Satan in the face. So I guess I would have to say my inspiration is Satan, I guess. Shit, man, that's not a good answer to that question. Do I speak any other languages? A tiny bit of Spanish, and I think if a Spanish person heard me say it, they'd be disappointed in me and my entire life, pretty much. Where'd you like to visit? Paris. Paris, and I want Paris for the romance, and, you know, Rome for the food or something. If you weren't famous, what would you be up to right now? Probably the exact same thing I'm still doing. Who's the messiest person you know? Me! Motherfucker, me! Next question. Oh, this shit. There's a video on interview with James Franco? Dude, kudos for whoever wanted to do that. They'll mess you up. I don't trust them. No offense, James Franco. No offense. What's the most interesting thing you've read or seen this week? Probably that James Franco thing. The hell? Well, what would you like remembered about you? That I'm a weird fucking bastard. What is one message you would give to your fans? I guess, if things are getting you down, fuck it. What is my favorite movie? You want to know my favorite? Okay, I got two favorite movies. My first regular favorite movie would be fucking City of Ember. Fucking Bill Murray. That movie, when I first saw that I watched that movie like a ton of times. I love that movie. That's the best. You want to know the best horror movie? Room 1408. Don't even look it up. Just if you haven't seen it, just go buy the movie, watch it, and tell me it's not the best horror movie I've ever seen. Favorite Halloween costume? Probably MrMegaMaggot costume. You can buy it now at the merch shop. I'll tell you what, if you guys want me to, if you guys ever see me like in public and you have a piece of my merch and you want me to sign it, I'll sign it. I don't give a shit. Of course, I do have two signatures. I have my artist signature and I have my normal signature, so you're gonna have to pick. Or I could put both if you really want both for some fucking reason. Hell, I'd be concerned if you even knew me. What sports do you enjoy watching? Don't even ask me that question. Sports are fucking lame. Except, you know, kind of hockey's okay, I guess, if the teams are good and there's a lot of fighting involved. What's your favorite song? Well, there's a couple good ones. There's like, it's like one's like about like Hail to the King or something, and then another one's like, no, if I was saying my favorite band, which I'll use for the second question, I would say my first favorite band would be Queen, and then my second favorite would probably be like a mix between Sabaton and Powerwolf. What celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10? Me, bitch! Just kidding. A perfect 10. What does that mean, a perfect 10? Like sexiness or personality? I guess there's sexiness in personality. But I mean like a perfect 10 as like a cool person, or a perfect 10 as like you'd want to date them. Because I would, if it's the dating one, I'd probably say myself. Because shit, look at me. I'm a sexy beast. But if I would say probably myself, I'd probably say myself. What's your favorite place to eat? My room. My fucking room. That's the best. Who wouldn't pick that answer? If you're asking about my favorite, like, restaurant, which is a different question, whoever wrote this shit, I'm not even doing names. I should have done names of different people asking me shit. If you're asking me about the best restaurant to eat or fast food, Raising Cane's. Go get some. Holy shit, I had that for a year. I went to like a grand opening, and they were like, here, you can get this card thing, and you can come in every week and get free meals for you and your dad. And I'm like, what? Because I was like in line for like the grand opening, and I was like, whoa. And like we went like almost every week, and my dad was like, oh, I can't eat this anymore. It's like it's just disgusting to me now. And I was like, it's still good. It's been a year. I've been eating it for a year and it's still good. What are your favorite clothes? I don't have favorite clothes. I haven't really focused on fashion. My computer's not turning on. I think my computer's dead. I haven't really focused on fashion really, but eventually I'll get something that's cool. In terms of reference stuff, I got tons. In terms of style, no, not really. Funny interview. What's the weirdest thing a fan has ever done to me? Licked me. Just kidding. No, nothing happened because I don't really have fans. I know Richmond's a fan, so I guess the weirdest thing is that he was like, in one of my videos, he was like, I know what you do when your mic's off, blah, 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 blah. Just kidding. And I was like, wait, did he actually hear? Because in that video or whatever, I was having problems with my mic, and it was on when I like didn't want it to be, so I wasn't sure if he was telling the truth or not. Because remember, I swear if Richmond's there, but at the same time, you know, I don't turn the mic on so we can hear it. Wait, done for me? Oh, so it has to be like a positive thing? So I have to change the answer completely. Might have to edit that out. People watch my video. They watch my videos. That's the craziest thing. They watch it. Wow. What's my biggest fear? I don't know. Why would I tell you? I'm not gonna tell you, motherfuckers. Skip. I don't want you guys attacking me with like fucking weird shit that I'm gonna describe to you in detail. What would be my superpower? Item creation. It's the best superpower. You can create anything you want. You can create anything. You can create money. You can create a rock. Not the country, unless you want to. But I mean like an actual big ass rock that you use to crush people. Not that you'd want to do that to anyone unless they're a bad person. But even then, you might want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. Fuck it. Well, why am I going in such detail about this one tangent about rocks? I'm not talking about Dwayne. You have a girl in your place, you know, but you're out of protection. Boom, you just create one out of thin air, you know? Boom. You got whatever you need. What pet would you like to have? None. A person. Boom. Pet person. I'm not saying I own them. It's not like that. But, I mean, like, roleplay. Edit that shit out. Edit that shit out. Do you like pickles? No. I fucking hate pickles. But I love, or I don't love, but I like pickled chips. Speaking of which, I recently got some chips, special limited edition Pickle Rick Pringles. I got it up in my room. If you guys are ever in my room for some weird reason, it's there. Are you good at accents? What do you think? People are like, no! In the comments, no! Yeah, I'm good at accents. What do you mean, like smoke in the air? In accents? You know, or perfume? Put that on? Yeah, I'm really good at that. I'm really good at putting myself on people. No, accents, I got this. I'm like, I can't just do it. I go, Morty, you gotta get these fucking pickles, Morty, you gotta get these pickle Pringles, Morty. What would be a good theme song for your life? I used to get that one song. I hate my life and I wanna die. I ain't got an iPhone. That shit. I'm just kidding. No, probably no. That Queen song. That one Queen song. What was the fucking Queen song? I can't check it on here because restart my computer. My computer is dead. Don't Stop Me Now. That one. That's me when I'm happy, okay? When I'm upset or whatever. Okay, I know what it is. It's Savages. That song describes the rest of my life. What would the name of your boat be if you had one? Probably the one that's in my art blog. Now I gotta look that up. Haymaker. Haha, Haymaker. Which fictional character would be the most exciting to me in real life? I was about to say from my art blog, oh, the God character, but that's saying that God is fictional. Not that I'm saying, that anyone's belief is wrong right now, but, like, if you don't believe in him, that's fine, but my opinion is that he is real, so, the fact that, like, I just would say that would be rude, so I'm not gonna, that's not what I was gonna pick anyway. Fuck, I can't answer this one, I'm stuck, guys, I'm stuck. Fuck, I don't wanna do something stupid, like, fucking, like, Pepsi Man or some shit. It has to be something, like, decent and, like, helpful to me. Maybe the Doctor from Doctor Who. That's a good one. That guy. Because that way I can fucking time travel. I could I'll punch him in the face, take his TARDIS, and get myself on, man. Get myself on to different time dimensions and shit. Not dimensions, you know what I mean. Time zones. Not zones. I can go to a different time zone in like a fucking minute. Bullshit. You know what I'm talking about. What's the best, worst purchase you've ever made? Dude, let me tell you, I have a hat here next to me, and it cost me $200. Best purchase? Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe the USB thing. Multiple USBs. That's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. What are some things that sound like compliments, but are actually insults? When I was dating this one person, I was, like, super skinny and bony, and I was trying to, like, get some meat on myself. I do now, but I was trying to, like, get a bit bigger, I guess. And one time she came up to me and she was like, oh, it looks like you gained some weight. And I was like, usually that's not the thing to say to someone. And I was like, thrown back at first. I was like, but I sort of understood that she was going for a compliment, but it was still kind of hurtful because I don't know. It's just generally an insult. It's like saying, like going up to someone and be like, you're a smart bitch, like you're still calling them a bitch, and maybe they're insulted by the bitch part, and it literally is an insult. But I mean, it wasn't really meant like that, I guess. What's a body part that you wouldn't mind losing? My fucking nose, I guess. My fucking nose. You know how many times my nose runs, or used to run, where it's like every time it's like, there's stuff coming out of your nose. How are you supposed to? How are you supposed to go to work and do that shit? I have no idea. Like, mystery, man. It's fucking crazy. Your nose runs like crazy. What's your biggest screw up in the kitchen? I haven't done much cooking, if that's what they mean by that. I'd say my biggest screw up in the kitchen is probably undercooking shit, because I never want to burn it. I never want to start a fire, and I never want to end up having burnt food. So I always undercook it. And I feel like an idiot. What's the worst commercial you've recently seen? I don't know. I mean, maybe ads on YouTube. I don't know. There was like this one ad where it was like Trump talking about, guys, let's band together and make a wall or some shit. And I'm like, man, I don't want to do that shit. What's the dumbest way you've been injured? I was jumping downstairs and someone got in my way, and I ended up spraining my ankle, and I was like, damn it. And I just had to limp the whole day, and I felt like an idiot. What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing? I guess maybe that this adapter would work. They tricked me. They tricked me out of $50. Those fucking bastards. If you were given a 1-minute ad slot during the Super Bowl, what would you fill it with? Holy shit, dude. It'd be me promoting my channel for a minute, but it would involve at least 10 nut shots. 10 shots to my nuts. At least. Like, it'd be a challenge. It'd be a challenge ad. Dude, if I get, I'll tell you what, if freaking clip me on this if you want. Clip this out and like put this in a separate bit. If I get 500, no, I would say, yeah. Well, no, let's say 200 subscribers. If I get 200 subscribers, I'll make an ad, a live action ad where I promote my channel with the 10 nut shots. How's that? In fact, I'll put that as the forefront for new subscribers. What would be the gag reel on my life? Every single video. Every single fucking video. That's the whole point of this whole shit. What's the weirdest question you've been asked? That one. That's the one. Do you sing in the shower? Ugh, fuck no. I think about stuff in the shower. That's about all I can do. Sing? I mean, I don't know. What would I even sing? And it's not like being in the shower makes your vocal cords any better. I mean, I'd record in the shower if that were the truth. Where'd I grow up? America. Best subject in school? PE and math. What is the craziest thing one of your teachers has done? My freaking Mr. Miller, as my teacher, freaking pulled out a damn sledgehammer in the middle of class, puts those textbooks right on his giant metal like desk, and slams that thing, man. Wakes everyone the fuck up. He's like, time to wake up, guys. Shit. Was I bullied as a kid? Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone was at some point. You should ignore them. Literally ignore them. They go away. All they're doing is trying to get a reaction. You just ignore them. That's it. Apparently that works. What was your favorite game? The Forest. What were you like as a kid? I guess more crazy. Imagine that. More crazy than now. And then people were like, why are you so crazy? And people kept asking me, they're like, dude, are you on drugs or something? And I'm like every 2 years or something, someone would ask me that, and I'm like, no, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just trying to have fun. But there's always got to be, there's always unless you're one of those weird people that acts crazy and acts that likes crazy stuff and acting weird and stuff. Unless you're one of those people, you're either in this life, you're either the weird person or you're the person putting the weird person down. And I just got put down so much that eventually I just sort of said fuck it, and I just sort of just acted like everyone else. But on this, I can do whatever the fuck I want. So I could just be like, fuck shit. And it's like, oh, yeah, fuck it. I can just say whatever I want. And honestly, if no one judged me because no one watches my shit. And even if they do, who cares? Doesn't give a shit. Because it doesn't hurt anybody. Because you have to go out of your way to watch my stuff. What do you enjoy doing with your friends? Oh boy, I can't even ask that question. Not because it has anything to do with sex. Don't be dirty. Were you a good student? Yes. I was the best. And then I got in a relationship. And then I realized that school doesn't fucking matter. Dude, I used to be a fucking straight A fucking student. People would come to me friends that were trying to get high scores and shit on tests. And they came to me and they were like, look, man, I got an A, haha. Or they were like, I got 3 A's on my final thing. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. 5 A's out of 6. He's like, damn. I'm like, yep, that's what you get. What did you want to be when you were a kid? Probably some sort of superhero or something. What's your favorite toy? Was my favorite toy. I don't know. I have this velveteen rabbit. I guess that was sort of my favorite toy. Other than that, I would say my computer. Interview questions for musicians. What got me into music? Shit, man. I mean, music sounds good. I listen to it. I do it. Put it in my ears. Put it in my orifices. Boom. Music is good. Who inspired you? Myself. My own greatness inspired me. How would you describe your sound? I sound like a bird getting killed, getting tortured. A bird, a large bird being killed and tortured. That's what I sound like. What is your creative process like? I create. My creative process, you want to know my fucking creative process? This is what I do. I go in with one of two mentalities when I do gameplays and stuff. The second one for gaming is the one I use for the rest of my videos. I either go in with the mentality of the first one is I'm gonna do really good at this game, really focus on what I need to do, make sure any allies I have are really focused, make sure everything gets done, try to do as many objectives as I need to do, really focus. The other mode I have is go fucking nuts and like lose my shit, get super impatient with everything, and like just make sure the video is as funny as fucking possible. Now, you don't have to be playing a game to do that. So that's what all my other videos are. So I said, fuck it. Like this one. Fuck this. Who would you like to collaborate with? Dashi Games. If you want to collaborate with me and do a freaking Monstrum gameplay duo, you know, I beat all 3 of them. Not in VR, mind you, but I did beat all 3 of them. Water Girl, Purple Bastard, and Friendo. And if you want to do a freaking collab thing, that would be like the greatest thing ever. You know, but I'd want him to do it on his own terms. I think if it's on my terms, then I feel like I'd be stressed out. Like, if he wants to do it, that's, you know, it's up to him. Not that, you know, he's never gonna know who the fuck I am. Have you ever dealt with performance anxiety? Oh, it's about music. I'm like, holy shit, dude. If we have to get into performance anxiety about sex, dude, I'll be as vague as possible. Have I dealt with performance anxiety? Yes. What are your favorite venues to perform in? Well, there's the bed. Then there's the counter. No, I'm just kidding. No, just, oh my god. For professional athletes. I have to do this one. Come on. Oh, is this the last one? This is the last section. This is the last section of questions. I might as well do it. Okay, I'll do the last section and then we'll end it. When did you realize you wanted to play your sport at the pro level? Dude, let me tell you something, my dude. I am a running master. Okay, I haven't ran in like months. But the thing is that like whenever I'm like out, right? And you see someone on a fucking bike or like a goddamn like skateboard or even one of those stupid electronic like Roomba shits, you know, the little 2 feet thing. You always want to be like, okay, motherfucker, you think you're better than me because you're on a piece of technology? I got human ingenuity right here on my legs, and I can beat your ass in a race. So the moment I see a motherfucker, like, either pass me or, like, on the other side of the street, like come down, like, the fucking, sidewalk, dude, I'm gonna bolt like there's no tomorrow. I don't care what I got on me. If I got stuff in my hand, I'm gonna drop that shit. I'm gonna race that motherfucker. He doesn't even need to know I'm racing. It's not like you drive up to the guy and you're like, rum, rum. No, you just do it. You don't alert them. You just do it. If they catch on to what you're doing and they start running too, then, you know, that'd be something, because that's never fucking happened. But, you know, seeing those guys on the bikes, they go so fast, and yeah, I can always outrun those motherfuckers. What players influenced me growing up? Dude, the players. You know, those players. Okay, my Fortnite's working, so it must have reset. That's good. Who influenced me? I don't know. Fucking just Dan Versus influenced my life, I guess. He doesn't give a shit. He writes people on a fucking list. You piss him off. He'll get revenge. What are your pre-game rituals? Dude. Okay, here, you want some pre-running rituals? Don't fucking drink water. Or have food. If you have food or drink water, you will fucking die when you go to run. You will die. Like, not literally die, but, like, physically you will be drained within seconds. And I know, the Gatorade, it looks tempting. You know, might give you some electrolytes. No, bitch. Don't do it. You'll die. I know what you're thinking. You know, if you're running and you just take a quick swig, you know, after you already been running, then, you know, one or two swigs won't hurt. But if you drink like a whole bottle, you will die. It's like poison. It's like you just, like, if you have too much, you'll die. Pretty much. That's my pregame ritual. How do you mentally handle yourself when you're behind in a game? Oh, that's easy. Pretend like, if you're, okay, the number one way to run is to have obstacles. Now, the obstacle doesn't have to be something in front of you. You know, it's good to avoid something like you get a bit of backdraft and you run faster if you go around something. Maybe it has something to do with airflow or something, I don't know. But, you know, just having, like, either, like rocks, not rocks in your shoes, but, like, if you have like socks on and you're like on like a rocky ground, you know, use that not pain, but use that obstacle to push you forward and be like, this is a new challenge, let's go and beat this too, you know, and make it go stronger. And I would say that if you see someone that's beating you in a race, pretend like the moment you pass them, they will be decapitated by something. Like, have that mentality where it's like, this person will be fucked up the moment I pass them. And then, boom, you will run for it. Not because you're trying to protect your own life, but because you know that you will make the motherfucker pay by beating him and putting him in his place. I know it sounds terrible, but it works. And it's not like anyone's actually getting hurt. It's just in your mind. Fuck it. That goes through my mind. That's why I love, like, running, like... I love running against people, because it's, like... It's an obstacle, but it's also an obstacle that moves. But I think that like, because the reason I didn't join, like, the track team or whatever with running in school and stuff is just because I feel like a race is just something that is for fun. And I feel like the moment you add, like, need to it, like kind of like you're being bet on, where it's like if you don't succeed or you don't bring the team forward, then there's going to be negative consequences, or there's anything negative if you don't do your best. I don't want in. I feel like running is something you do for fun. That's it. Like, if you do it professionally and you like doing it, and you're okay with with certain disappointments if you mess up or something, or maybe, you know, you like overcoming those obstacles, then that's you. But I think it's more for fun, and if it's not for fun, I don't want to do it. Like, if it's me running for my life from something, then I'm not gonna like it, but at the same time, I'm gonna make the motherfucker pay for it for making me run for my life. You know what I mean? Where most people would be like, oh, thank goodness I'm alive, you know? I would be like, I'm gonna get revenge. What makes your team so effective? When it comes to teamwork, it's always important to make sure your team goes with you. It's always important to make sure that, you know, that your team does as good as you. When it comes to running, I think that mostly that's not the case. Mostly, you want to use your team as a stepping stone to push yourself to the top so that you can use them to get ahead of everyone else and therefore win. However, if it's a team thing and you have to do teams, I would definitely, like, it's definitely important for not only sportsmanship but also general winning to slow down for your team and get that boost of, you know, camaraderie and shit, whatever that shit means. What do you need to work on in your game? I would say stamina. The more you exercise, the more stamina you get. It means, like, I can run really fucking fast, but because I burn out all my energy right away. But the thing is, it takes a long time for me to get that energy back, and it's because as a kid I had asthma, and I think that I can burn through it, like, super quickly, but it's like, you know, eventually I run out of breath, and I gotta wait like 20 to 30 seconds, sometimes up to like 50 seconds before I can, like, burst again, you know, and not sexually, you know what I mean, like burst through like that speed barrier where you have to go a specific speed while you're running. But honestly, if you have opponents or teammates with you that you need to be like up against or with, then I mean that stamina thing doesn't even matter. Which is why I really liked, you know, team stuff. I just don't like when you're forced to be pressured. Like, I don't need more pressure. I got enough. It's not that I need to get to this location, or I need to go this speed, or get to this part. It's that I need to beat this person. And this person is about to beat me and show me that they're better than me. And when it comes to running, that shit ain't gonna happen for me. What my current plans for my team, my current plans are sit here and get fat. No, I'm never gonna get fat. I got friggin' just bones for days. When do we plan to retire? I mean, I think I have. I feel like I've already have retired. Any advice for young athletes? Sure. Get friends that run. If every single person in the school knows you for running, but no one runs with you, you have a problem. Not that there's something wrong with you, but that you need to find friends immediately that to run with, because or you'll end up like me, with like almost like no friends, and you just don't even run at all. Friends are like, they're like obstacles that you want to have help you to push you forward. You know, it's like you go to the gym. The obstacle is you lifting this dumbbell, right? Imagine if there is no dumbbell. Boom, there's no obstacle, but there's also nothing to get you stronger. Not that I'm saying all friends are just obstacles. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. What do you consider to be your career highlight? Oh my god, dude. Dude, is that... I want to see... Hold on. I want to see something, because I have the fucking highlight of the fucking century in my art blog here. I have one. Let's answer the other question first. What do you think was your best game? Honestly, my favorite time to run was... there was a kid in my school named Andy. And every day when math was out, it was lunchtime, and we'd always run to... Or no, it wasn't lunchtime. It was like 5th period or something, and then 6th period was like we were going the same direction. Every time we got out of math class, which was at the same time, we'd always run and see who'd get to their class first. It was amazing. And we were like waiting for the teacher. We were like looking at the teacher like hands ready, like up already halfway off the desk with our bags on, everything ready, and we were just waiting to get the word. And waiting for either the bell or to be excused. And the moment we were, it was like, boom! That was the best. But I think that even though there wasn't a lot of personal connection where we talked a lot, I think just having that sort of event every day, I felt really close to him. This here is the event that I would say would be, what did they say? My career highlight. My fucking legendary comeback, which I totally shared with the world in my art blog because of emotional stuff. And honestly, it's the one thing about the 50 things my ex did to me that I would say would be one of the better things that I'd want to share with everyone. I'm not going to put the thing on because it's a little spoiler-ish. Here's what happened. This is one of the greatest stories of my fucking lifetime. And it was such a tragic day, and yet at the same time, it was one of the proudest moments of my running career. I was at, let's say, Matthew Muldean's house for his birthday. Or you know what? No, I'm not even going to say it. Just the person I was dating, okay, had a friend, okay, and the friend was a professional runner. Like, remember how I was just saying earlier that I didn't want to get into track because it was too much pressure and it's not enough fun? This person accepted the pressure and was on a professional team. The person I was dating at the time knew that I was really good at running and really loved running, and was like, you should race this person because, you know, he's a professional runner. You know, he loves running just like you, and I think it'd be interesting to see the outcome of that. Of course, she was rooting for me to fail. I see that now. We raced, and it was very fair, and we ran side by side, and of course, I overlapped him. I totally overlapped him, and won. Like, it was a long way. It was a long way. You know, he wasn't as out of breath, but I definitely was. You know, not only because I wasn't a professional or whatever, but because I also had childhood asthma. So it was kind of hard for me to catch my breath again. I went all the way back, and I was like, oh, what's up, guys? I won, you know? Like, trying to be like, guys, what happened? And, of course, everyone else at the party was there, and they were all friends with the person I was dating, but not me. I didn't know a single person there. And, of course, they all knew the person I was racing against. And so they were all like, you know, like they didn't want to, like, give me kudos or anything for winning and stuff. And I was like, oh, whatever, you know. That's just what happens, you know. The professional came up to me and was like, the reason you won is because you're a short distance runner. Which means you burst all your energy at once, but you can't maintain a steady position in the race. And in a way, he was kind of right. I normally just burst all my energy out right away, but usually I'm able to get my energy back eventually, you know? But he still said the reason I won was because, you know, either he didn't know that I was a short distance runner and now he knew, or because I already used up all my energy. So he came up to me and was like, let's go again. I look at him stunned, like, I just beat this professional guy. Like, are you kidding me? You want to go again? Like, remember, I'm more out of breath than this person is. Like, I'm like panting my head off. I forgot about that. I was fully in, like, dress clothes for this person's party. And, like, he was, like, in, like, these, like, perfect running clothes. And, of course, you know, my classic saying, you know, how much gear do you need for running? But I was really, like, out of breath. And I was like, and I really wanted to say no, because I felt like that was a dick move, as well as the fact that, like, everyone there sort of ignored me and didn't give me any kudos for winning. But the reason I did do another race is because the person I was dating was right there, and I was like, I really want to just, I want to impress this person, you know, I really care about her. At the end of the day, I was like, look, I'm either gonna do this and just be like, oh, you know, whatever, or, you know, I'll win and then I'll look like that. But I felt so much pressure, the same amount of pressure that I would have gotten if I would have joined the running team. But I was like, it doesn't matter. Even though I'm being peer pressured, it doesn't matter. I really care about her. And I really wanted her to give me that gratification of me winning. So I said, yeah, let's do it. We both lined up at the shit. We were ready to go to the end of the thing. And boom, we started running, okay? We started running side by side just like the first time. However, this motherfucker knew that even though I was out of breath, I was keeping up with his ass. And he was like, oh, I'm going to do the loser cheat thing where I go in front of them and block them so they can't get past me. Kind of like when you're in a car and the car in front of you keeps swerving to make sure you don't get ahead. That kind of thing. But he didn't plan on me having the craftiness and ingenuity of a runner who doesn't run on the course. Because I don't usually do. I usually just run around everything. So immediately I was like, okay, I gotta go around these parked cars and start running in the road if I'm gonna pass this motherfucker. I had to take off my shoes. I remember now. I had to take off my shoes for both races because I had dress shoes on, so I couldn't run in those because I would have tripped and fell. So I had socks on, and the road was very like gravelly, very rocky, and so it was kind of painful. It wasn't too painful, especially because I was like running, so I wasn't really feeling anything. But I went in on the road, saw the motherfucker, overlapped him, and got to the end before he did. And I was so out of breath, I literally felt like I was about to die. But I had done it, and I was like, I won. Of course, the motherfucker, like, jogs back to the thing. I'm, like, limping back to the fucking start of the race. I get back. I'm like, yo, I won, y'all. And no one gives a fuck. No one gives a shit. No one gives a single shit. No one cares. They're like, oh yeah, okay. They all go inside. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I beat a professional runner twice. Made him look like a bitch. No offense to you in real life, but I did make you look like a bitch. No kudos were given because no one there knew me. And I felt so like even if they would have beaten like my best friend or something, or if they would have beaten my girlfriend in a race like twice, and she was considered a professional, and the other person that was racing them or racing her wasn't, I still would have given kudos to the other person because they beat her. They beat a professional when they weren't. That's what you do. That's general courtesy. Sorry if I'm going on a tangent about this, but like, this was a really important part of my life. The only person I really wanted kudos from, even though I should have gotten kudos from everyone, was the person I was dating, my girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend now. And I didn't get a thing. She just walked away. She didn't give a shit that I was nearly dead. She didn't care. My toes were all fucking blistered up from rocks. She didn't give a shit. She just walked away. Like it was like I was nothing. At that moment, I really wanted to go home, and I didn't bring my phone, because back then I didn't bring my phone or anything anywhere, and I was like, can you just, like, call my dad to get me and pick me up? And she was like, No. It made me look bad, you know? Like, you leaving. Even though I was so stressed out and I felt so bad that I did so good and yet no one cared, not even her, that I just wanted to leave and she wouldn't let me. It was so bad. It was like the worst day of my life. And yet that moment when I beat that motherfucker twice, that'll always be the best. It's so interesting. It's so interesting how one thing being the worst will lead to the best, you know? Like, shit. I would say that was the magnum opus of my running career. Pretty much. And it wasn't even a career. If you're out there and you're a young runner or whatever, and you love running and shit, and maybe you do it for fun, maybe you do it for professional, you know, don't let anyone ever tell you that, you know, you're not good enough because you don't do this or that. Like, you can drink only, like, back in the day, remember, this was the time when I only drank soda. I was only drinking soda. I was not drinking, like, gallons of water like athletes usually do. I was drinking soda. I was drinking soda, having those good microwave dinners. That's about it. So I would say, I guess, thank you for joining me. I guess this is the end. There's not really anything else I have to say about it. I kind of covered every layer of that. Did not enjoy being forced to stay at a party I did not want to be at. But yeah, let me tell you one thing, motherfuckers out there. All you motherfuckers. I guess they're not motherfuckers, but all you guys out there, let me tell you one thing, man. Don't let them make you into something you're not. If you're going to change yourself or change something about yourself, make sure it's because you want to change, not because they want you to change. You know what I mean? If you don't want to, and they can't accept it, fuck them. Get rid of them. When it comes to running, my guys, when it comes to running, the number one thing you remember, other than the water thing, which you never drink water, you'll die if you drink water before a run. Like, too much water. Ooh, that's my grandpa. Oh shit, I think I need to pick him up. Number one thing other than the water thing, if you want to go on a run, you can wear anything you want. But just make sure that you don't have things that are too restricting. Now, I know that kind of goes against what I'm saying, but if you have something that's, like, restricting, I'm not saying you need to go change. I'm just saying, unless it ends up getting into a case of indecent exposure, take the shit off. You got constricting shoes or a belt that's really messing you up, take the shit off. Throw it on the ground, get it when you come back. If you're going to race someone to a specific location and back. If you're going to just go for a run or whatever, you know, just if you're at home, take the shit off. You don't need it. But, you know, you don't need specific gear. Anyone that thinks that they need gear for running, that you need specific things to wear, you know, don't think like that. Because you're only putting a hole in your own wallet. And it's something you don't need. Oh, and by the way, treadmills are fucking lies. Treadmills are bullshit. Anyone that thinks a treadmill is good is not, I wouldn't say an idiot because they just don't know. I guess that's the definition of an idiot, but I would say anyone that doesn't know what a treadmill is. Anyone that thinks a treadmill is as good as just running on solid ground, the gravity of each footstep is impaired by the machine itself. You need to be on solid ground. You need to go out and run. If you're just on a treadmill all day, then you're preparing yourself to run on a treadmill, not to run actually in a race. Now, I get it. If maybe you're in like the fucking Himalayas or something, and it's cold as shit, then yeah, maybe you need a treadmill because there's nothing else that you could do because it's too cold out. But unless it's like blizzard style, I would suggest going out in the snow. Go out in the desert if you need to. Go anywhere you need to. But make sure that you're not in one specific location for longer than, I would say, 30 seconds. Anyway, that's it for me. Am I going to get this VR thing working? Probably not. This shit is, like, way too complicated. Like, I don't know if this thing is ever going to work. The sensors didn't work. This thing didn't work. I think the best thing to do would be to take it back. I almost want my dad to take this shit back. Like, I can't use it. Yeah. The only thing that did work is that stupid adapter thing for the USB port. Thank you for joining me. If you did listen about my stuff and you think the relationship stuff is good, I mean, not good, but if you think it's helpful or you think it's, you know, inspiring, or maybe it, like, gives you a sense of, oh, I need to stick up for myself, you know, then I appreciate that you feel that way. And, you know, if you want to like the video, you can go ahead and do that. No pressure, though. You can also subscribe if you want to see some less deep stuff, but maybe more deep in a not that kind of way. You know what I mean? Like a dirty kind of way, like a joking way. If you want to see more of that, go ahead. Most of my stuff won't be deep. I probably won't even keep that whole thing in. So thank you for joining me. Goodbye.